Hello, welcome to another episode of the MTG Arena Run. We're gonna be doing another sealed draft. It's not sealed draft. Basically, we're just doing sealed for War of the Spark again. So got that ready. I did one sealed earlier. It did not turn out so well. Basically, as much as I'd like to get a lot of planeswalkers, I also want to get a lot of creatures as well. So let's hope for we can get something along those lines. And okay. Well, we do get a nice God Eternal. Nice to see that we're getting mythics back to back. Soul Diviner, interesting. Time Wipe, so we do have a reason to play white, I guess. Elderspell, pretty good also. You're pretty much playing this. You're expecting a lot of planeswalkers. So, but let's see. I do want to play green. Let's see what we have for black. Massacre, Kaya definitely is a good. Price of Betrayal, also another form of removal. Also kills amass tokens, I guess. So we have a reason to play black with Elderspell. Got a few early drops. Well, not too many early drops. In fact, yeah. In fact, a lot of these are quite late. So I should rethink about how playing black as the splash color. That's so. Let's check out the other ones. Green, Kira, Behemoth Beckoner. We do have some big creatures. Well, it does combo well with God Eternal. Have some early drops too between Crawl Stinger, Arlen's Wolf, Snare Spinner, Arboreal Gaze, Centaur Nurture. Yeah, this is actually decent. Let's see what we got Nahiri also. Let's check. Yeah, check. Let's check red. One Heartfire. Okay, not too much in the way of creatures. Not too much in the way of burn also. I can easily pass red. Let's check blue. Interesting combo. We do get some early drops as well. A way to return something like, say, Elderspell. Kasmina also very good at dropping creatures early. We could do black-blue. Relentless Advance. Basically, this is just a big creature. Thunder Drake. Cast your second spell each turn. Probably not gonna trigger it that much, but okay, Ashok Skulker is okay. Check out white. We do have Kaya after all. One Charm Stray is not gonna cut it. Battlefield Promotion, yeah, the first strikes. Lorune Enforcer. You do get to tap a lot of creatures down with this guy. It's a good way to buy time for your late game threats. Speaking of late game threats, we have the Wanderer. Can make a ton of tokens if we're in a pinch. I doubt we're gonna hit X equals 10. It's worth a shot though. Not too bad. And also prevents us from getting killed out of the blue. So having 2 copies to Wanderer is not bad. Would I rather have that or just God Eternal Ronas? Because we have a way to get lands back. We got some early drops. And enters the battlefield. Double the power of each other creature you control, and those gain vigilance until end of turn. Yeah, I want to play more planeswalkers. Let's also see our... Okay, Ugin's Conjurance, okay. We got 2 Guild Globes, so that's something to consider. We could play those instead of early game. Instead of early games. So it's a way around things. Let's check the blue again, because we do get Kasmin. It actually allows us to splash up for a lot of stuff. Like, we could splash for Merfolk Skywalker. Well, probably not. only for the first shot though. I'm willing to splash it for Soul Diviner and Kasmina. Even Eternal gives you an amass 1, so that's okay. Draw a card and discard a card. Gets you Nahiri and the Wanderer also. Would I rather have... Yeah, I think I'd rather have that. I have more Tidebearer Giants, but I don't want to run a lot of these guys. So I want to cut down as many islands as possible. Oh, I can splash for Time Wipe. Okay, Grateful Apparition. Lorune Enforcer, because that buys us time. Enforcer Griffin's quite good here. Oxidant Sergeant. Rising Populace. Or Bulwark Giant. Okay, which would I rather have? Tidebearer Giant, well, draw a card, lose a life, or Bulwark Giant. Yeah, I think I'd rather have. Finale of Glory. And these are 2/2 soldiers, not 1/1, so that's another thing considered. So, that said... Yeah, I think this is a good shot. Now let's double check our black. Is there anything else we'd rather run as terms of creatures? Not this guy. I could run Massacre Girl. 4/4 Menace is not a bad deal. Let's see, what would I cut for her? Probably Price of Betrayal, because this is very specific as to Planeswalkers. I'd rather just have... Well, Elderspell is also very specific Planeswalkers. I'd rather have... Well, this one's more flexible. Spark Harvest is just as good too. Let's cut Price of Betrayal. So we're more white, so it's a bit of an Espery type build. Well, not quite Esper tokens, but we do have some amass. And we do have Finale of Glory. Yeah, let's go with this one. Let's see if you're doing better. Generally, if you in sealed you generally have more time. It's rare to run into a streamlined aggro deck, so you want to play as much good stuff as you can. 3 colors is more flexible. Again, if you hit the needed sources. So we're missing on black, but interestingly, so I could wait on it, but yeah, let's just wait a little longer. This might not be the best keep, actually. I want to at least hit X equals 2, but yeah, this is really more of a late game card. Yeah, I want to play Ugin's Conjure on turn 3. Hope to hit Kasmina turn... Okay, we're not hitting that. Opponent's playing Jun. Oh, not sacrificing. Huh. We can keep boosting him for days. Let's see if it sticks. Let's hope our opponent decides to attack. Because I can hit with Graceful Apparition only, just keep boosting this one up. Hopefully I can hit another land so I can get Kasmina turn 4, then just boost with Graceful Apparition. Also, nice thing to know, if Ugin's Conjurant ever gets too small, I can just Spark Carve. Well, I need the black mana first. It's thinking quite a bit. Chandra Fire Artisan. So whenever it loses loyalties, something to consider. Target opponent or planeswalker. So draw a card, then discard a card. You can discard Vampire Opportunist at this point. So Prolip. Yeah, submit 2. So I slightly stumbled into that. Let's get Firemind Vessel. If he plays that, I'm perfectly fine. Also note, anything that targets us is more expensive, so our opponent might consider playing the Vessel instead. There you go. Vigilance. It's active player than non-active player. Our opponent could snipe. Yeah, I want to see our opponent throw the Mayhem Devil away. No, he's not. Yeah, so he will ping probably Kasmina first. So let's add both.
Every day is a new
Enforcer
lesson.
Griffin. Kinda wanna just throw away. Yeah, let's throw away the Tidebearer Giant.
Sit back and watch it
So
burn.
it's Ashok Skulker, so definitely gonna hit Kasmina. Karn's Bastion, he gets to start proliferating too. Really waiting to hit the black mana. Nope, it didn't hit the black mana. I might even just have to let her die just to hit the black mana first. Cause I can't hit. Cause I won't be able to hit your Shriek Diver here. Yeah, let's just get the black mana. Oh wait, I dumped it? No, let's not throw everything away, that's just silly. It's a bit too early to concede also. Our opponent is willing to take hits. Opponent hits his own black mana. Yeah. I made a mistake on that one. Shit, he just hit black. Skylord zombie token. might just use this to kill a creature instead. Because let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, technically it's 7, so only 2 get through. Well, he could choose not to hit. I'm gonna go down to 13. But our opponent has to make respectable blocks here. So 13, 10, 7, 6, 5. I get down to 1. Oh no, it's not going for it.
Oh, it's you burning.
Oh, this is double black, so I will have to sacrifice a creature. I might just end up managing it. Could just play Heraldry. The one blue guy that brings back spells might actually be a good fit. So he comes back and he amasses this token even further.
I'm mysterious, refined. A mind is a terrific thing to waste.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was a big mistake. These guys are not getting through. Yeah, that was a very shameful mistake. I think I needed this land the most. Yeah,
Perish the thought.
let's drop the Herald.
No problem. Fire can't solve.
Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, he can cast X equals 10. Yeah, that is definitely a good game at this point. Yeah, all because of my careless mistake. Well, at least if anything, at least you guys learned something from this. It's a bit of a shame though. Yeah, it's very easy. You just target 3 of the creatures. Yeah, X equals 10. Bring everything back. Well, at least we get to see. With the right cards, we get to see that it is possible. Actually, Seal's probably the best place to do it. So, what's this? 10, 13. I'm still holding stuff back. Sure, why not?
Struggling.
5. You know what?
I am out of here.
Yeah. What a shame. I do have one card draw spell. Is it worth putting it in? So now that we have a good idea of how the deck works a bit, let's see if we can modify that, make it a little better. So let's take a look at a little bit here. We got way too many non-creatures, so probably not a good idea to add more stuff. Well, technically, yeah, the guild globes kind of help us in our mana, but yeah, it's a good thing we cut Price of Betrayal. That said, Spark Harvest, Elderspell. Yeah, the Wanderers are not creatures themselves. I might actually cut one Wanderer. And let's add another creature. I actually have an idea. Let's add Bulwark Giant, drop the Tide Bearer. Yes, I said we had problems with drawing cards, but I think staying on top of the life game is also another thing. So, more Screecher. This one buys us time. Rising Populace. Yeah, let's put Rising Populace in. So we don't exactly have ramp. And yeah, we do want to have more white than black. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see if we can get a better shot at things this time. Yeah, that first game was really heartbreaking. See, you have to remember, Kasmina draws and discards. She doesn't just give you cards for free. No, there's a price. So at least we have a turn 2 into a turn 3. Definitely keeping this one. I'm also reconsidering how much blue mana I have. I think 4 islands is way too many. Okay. Definitely running the operative first. Probably still gonna get blocked, but let's see what creature our opponent. Callous Dismissal. Okay. Whenever another creature you control dies. So let's run this out first. No need to reveal Rising Populace yet. In fact, I think I made a mistake. I should play Rising Populace first. Yeah. That way, if our opponent did have a giant growth, I'd still get some benefit from it. Also, although technically you could also make a mistake by if you're gonna do a trick like that, you want to cast giant growth after blocking, not before. So I could play that. I'm actually gonna just play Enforcer Griffin. So the idea now is I want to block this one. Get the token. I also want to play Nahiri afterwards. Our opponent's probably not going to attack with Ugin's Conjunto because of Enforcer Griffin. Might also make our opponent think twice about playing Planeswalker too. I do want to play Nahiri. Ooh. No question.
I would like to test a new hypothesis with you. To the library.
Wait. Okay. Probably gonna name Forest. That's easiest. Bloom Hulk. Nice hit.
You may
stone-forged fury of my blade.
My research has been compromised.
Okay. No, it's only first strike on my turn, so no real shenanigans there. Our opponent does get to proliferate. We do get to kill something afterwards, though. We're also technically 1 mana away from just using cracking opportunities like almost every other opportunity. Also interesting to note, if we can kill the zombie army, or somehow encourage it to grow bigger than 4, I can just start swinging with Dust Mantle Operative for free. I suppose our opponent named Bloomhull because probably has a second copy. This is just common after all. We can start drawing cards at least. Opponent is incentivized to band together. Gives us a counter. Nice. But is it enough to get him to start attacking? If I can get rid of this guy first, I can start attacking actually. So it's gonna swing with food. He could still have giant growth. Just thankful he didn't.
You only stoke my flames.
Spark Harvest, destroy creature. Not the best use of Spark Harvest. Yuck. I'm probably gonna lose Nahiri. So she didn't exactly get to kill a creature in anger, but okay. I could also remove from Rising Populace, probably counterproductive. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Guess. Opponent's also stuck?
Enough!
Okay, there's something I can live with. So really, really horrible Yusuf.
Don't start with me.
So I'm just gonna start. Yeah, our opponent somehow got land flooded. Yeah, with the Grateful Apparition, I was just gonna start going through the rest of the deck. That's really weird. But I'm willing to accept that win. I'm not gonna complain over that one. It's gonna be a few more days before draft is ready. I'm really looking forward to that one more. And again, okay. After this, I'm really gonna have to rethink the card mix. It also highlights whether it's first or second. Very questionable. I'll keep it on the assumption that everything is slower. And then watch our opponent play a 2 drop into a 3 drop. Definitely gonna cut down the number of islands. Add more swamps. Now this is really horrible use if I have to play Finale of Glory as 2/2. Okay, maybe no rush. Okay, so Guild Globe first. Got swamps, so we do have. So I'm probably gonna just play Kasmina next turn. Again, remember, you will discard cards. So this is the case where I wanna hold.
I'm brilliant, so do try to keep up.
Join my cause.
I actually do want to discard the land, so let's discard that. Now it's tempting to try to hit X equals 10, but okay, each opponent can't draw more than 1 card each turn, so effectively shuts up Kasmina. Target creature, so
My mind needs
this is
a
Harvest
rest.
Narset. Let's leave it be. I don't have a good card I really want to discard. Ugin the Ineffable. Generally the +1's gonna be a problem.
Lies beyond vision.
Okay, I feel so bad for our opponent now.
Too many unreliable variables.
Wait.
Focus on what
Time
matters.
wipe. Excellent Sergeant. Forcer Griffin, no other. I don't know what our opponent has. Gonna discard the Loxodon Sergeant. I might end up just playing X equals 3. I'm gonna get a lot of creatures at the end of this. So why am I holding on to the time wipe? Just in case. Also note, if I waited 1 turn, I would have been able to use the Elderspell for both planeswalkers. Evolution Sage, Proliferate. Okay, so we're just swinging with the wizard again. Opponent's yet to play something that's... Okay, wait. Take it back.
There are 2 kinds of mages. That holds still.
I'm probably not gonna play Kasmina. It's just attack with everything. So if our opponent plays something big, Wanderer just takes care of it. So he knows that trick's on board. If opponent tries to play multiple small things, I could just time wipe the entire thing. Definitely want to play Nahiri next turn. So opponent has 8 mana available. Pure Dambreaker, aka yes, that big thing. Yeah, I'm gonna need to start playing a few more lands if I can. One's got the proliferate plan. Just nothing to proliferate into. We have the proliferate plan now.
We are the future.
So I'm is that enchantment? Yeah, so it uses all abilities. That's tough. So at least we managed to fill up the board. Yeah, having all those removal spells, we got careless, got a bit inefficient with it. So now that we're looking at it, let's cut one island. Still running 4, right? Yeah. I want to hit some of my black early though, so but the white's more. I'm gonna separate it 7/7. 8/6 is probably better. Because the other alternative is I could cut things like well, this is best for a long game. I could cut stuff like Duskmantle Operative in favor of, say, War Screecher. Might be a better choice. At least it puts less pressure. I can get away with an 8/6 that way. Still want to keep multiple blue sources because I don't always draw into the Guild Globes, and I do. And some of them are really good to hit. Could have used more proliferate options, but not getting them so far. Actually, it's starting. I started this one quite late. I'm actually gonna call this run a night after this. Well, let's hope if I win this game, I'm gonna call this one a night. I'm probably just gonna splice this in the continuation over. So Laurun Enforcer into Ugin's Conjurant. Yeah, sure. If I draw another land, I might wait a bit on Ugin's Conjurant. Actually, I could, yeah, it makes me wait even more because I do have Vizier. Okay, let's just go for it. So next turn, Vizier of the Scorpion. Okay, opponent is playing the long game. I can play Ugin's Conjurant turn 4. I can also play Loxodon Sergeant, but that does nothing. Let's actually let's see. Fifth mana allows me. I'm willing to play Finale of Glory. Massacre Girl allows me to kill 1, 2. Allows me to hit 3 toughness actually. So if I get 1 more mana, so wait, how many? Ooh, no. It kills everything except Massacre Girl. Whoops. Okay, I might have overstretched that one. I probably should have just attacked with everything. Turret Ogre, 4-3. Guild Globe allows me to draw something. Okay, this one's... I misplayed that Massacre Girl bits for every creature that dies. So need 1 more mana to hit Kaya. It exiles creatures. I want a Finale now. That. Attack first. Kaya would have been nice against all that Yazotep plating. Goes for that block. No, theoretically, our opponent could have another. I'm actually gonna drop the Finale first. Probably makes me wish. Well, no, I need the Guild Globe to draw into Kaya. So what would happen is, if our opponent plays something big, I can't. Nope, not dropping anything big yet. But the idea is, if you drop something big, I can use. Centaur Nurture. Burning Prophet, so it's dropping all the mana creatures. I kinda wish I saved Massacre Girl now.
I like a good fight. Notice I didn't say fair. I don't let anyone. I had guild business to attend to anyway. Other than myself, of course.
Tempting. Because just... Yeah, I don't want to lose Kaya. I'm just gonna hold it back. Because I know I can Elderspell next turn.
Ether itself serves me.
Ooh, there's a better target. So I can play Kasmina.
Listen up.
But I will play Elderspell. Destroy Ugin. I can choose to destroy Kasmina, but I'm not.
Draw from this petty squabbling.
I'll be back. Sometimes people rely a little too heavily on the spirits.
Nope, let's not do that. If I start drawing lands, I will cash them in. Ooh, that's a... Well, not quite a problem yet. not until next turn. I don't have a way to destroy permanents. Okay, I want to keep that. So, nice thing is anything that targets me costs more, and I can hit anything that they have. I'm also at the point where, since our opponent's not willing to attack, I am willing to ignore.
My students are loyal
Construct
and
the island.
brilliant.
I need to drop the swamp too. This doesn't have reach. None of these guys have reach. Let's have vigilance though. This is what? 3/3 citizen, so I need to hold it back. I really need to keep Massacre Girl on defense. Problem now is our opponent is gonna start getting their best creature. We got one shot at it. Well, okay, I wouldn't call that the best creature, so I can leave it be. He's got his own Finale of Glory. Unbelievable. Hopefully it's not too much. Can I survive long enough to kill all? Soul Diviner.
Hone your control.
Guild Globe. Let's discard the swamp. Cash the guild. Play the Guild Globe. Draw a card. War Screecher. Soul Diviner. So let's see. This is. How many is this? 4 tokens. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think I need to cash this in yet. So 8, 9, 10. So 14, 17. So I do have to block everything. Well, not everything. I do have to block some things. Gain some life. Fights up to one creature you don't control. I probably will lose the War Screecher. Yeah, this is the one thing that gets me back in the game. Yeah, you want to hit the War Screecher. Eh? He must have misread the power and toughness. Yeah, War Screecher was the correct call there. Well, it's quite late, but I'm still playing, so yeah, this is... So this is definitely lasting for the night. And okay, turn. So I got turn 2 Guild Globe. So I do have, and I have all my colors. This is important enough. So basically 2 more lands. I can get myself out of almost any situation. I can buy some time with Sergeant or Casmina. Most likely Sergeant. Not the land I wanted to see, but still a land. I'll accept it. Yeah, definitely playing the Loxodon Sergeant turn 4. Okay. Red black. Let's play Rising Populace. Can't exactly block this one. Scout First Strike. Just waiting for Assault Team. We need to take 6. No. take the additional 3 damage, but let's see if our opponent drops any bigger things. Okay, so we don't get the amass. Let's just keep beating us down with that one. Guess it's fine. Picnic has Mina, she just gets hit, so I can. Let's just play the sword. Let's take another hit. Take 7? Yeah, let's take 7. Probably not out of the woods yet. Oh, I guess I can play that. Let's play this one. It's not quite. Oh yeah, that's another thing to remember. Removal's a lot better now. Drafted the all removal deck. Do I hit X equals 5? And also the Thames Enemy. We are a bit short on cards now for our point. Ooh, nice.
Truth lies beyond vision.
Get at least you got that Ugin out of the way. Okay, opponent's willing to block those two. Gets one card out of it. He's 1 mana shut. Okay, now he has the mana to start draining. I have to start swinging with everything. Doesn't target, which is another problem.
Unity is necessary in times of war. Every day is a new lesson.
Not really the best use. Forced him to kill a token. Problem is, unless I can kill this, I'm very likely to die the natural way. Rock Screecher doesn't do it.
Focus on what
Vizier the
matters.
Scorpion doesn't do it either. Gets me in. Yeah, Vizier Scorpion doesn't do it. Okay, cash in. Yeah, that was the one I did not want to draw. Might be forced to... Not yet forced to block. Got more than enough mana to kill me one way or another. If he spends it for this one, G6, 9, 12. Yeah, if he just spends it on this, 2 damage to any target, probably would snipe me instead. Okay, gets rid of that. So I lose the buff. Probably snipes one of my creatures as well.
Back to basics.
Okay. Well, that doesn't do anything, so let's just guild blow draw something. I'll land. Bulwark Giant. Oh! Buys me some time. Yeah, buys me plenty of time. That's good. That's good enough to trade it for the win. What's this mythic? Star of Extinction. Oh, it's excellent. It's not that bad. I'm at 1 loss, 4 wins. I guess I'll keep going a little bit. Let's hope I don't run into one of those super long games. Keep telling myself, yeah, I'm gonna end it. And that's the thing about Magic the Gathering. It's one of the reasons why it's one of the better games. So, turn 3 into a turn 4, not the best combination, but we do have all our colors. And I've noticed that things are a bit slower, so we do have a chance. Oh, turn 1 Law Rune Enforcer is not bad either. And we really have to be careful with Kasmina, not... Grateful Apparition. No way to snipe that. So... might as well swing. So next turn we have a choice between Scorpion and Rising Populace. I'll probably drop the Scorpion first. I can drop the Populace afterwards. Yeah, Bulwark Giant was a very good one. Chaos Light Shield. Okay, so it's now a 2/2 flyer. Very much. And now it's a 3/3 flyer. Sure enough, if... wait. Converted mana cost 2 or greater. I'm gonna have to delay myself a turn bit here. Yeah, it's converted mana cost, not power, so... oh, 2 or greater. This is... yeah, so I'm gonna set myself back a turn every time just to keep this thing from hitting me. Until I can get enough for a time wipe. Thankfully, our opponent is slightly delayed. And it's also nice that this just costs generic instead of white. It normally costs white. Having cost generic is really a big boon. That said, I still want another white mana. Next bet is to play Rising Populace. Just tap this thing down again. Actually, I might not play anything at all. I might in fact just play Guild Globe. Okay, doesn't give me the land I need. But it does mean that any land sets me up. Also concerned about these colors. Our opponent could also have their own time wipe. At least this way, it incentivizes our opponent to play another threat. So it's kind of walking into our time wipe. So play this in response. So that's our last shot. We better draw land. on, land. Nope, it's not land. It's the Wanderer. Okay, if I play this one, prevent all non-combat damage, it just gets hit and goes down to 2. Not great. I could play this one, but I need to save the guild globe. I guess the... Yeah, I guess the least intensive play would be just some... Let them hit with Apparition. Play Wanderer next time. Yeah, so I have to play the Wanderer after he grows the Apparition. This is assuming I don't get the time wipe. If I get the time wipe, I'm just gonna go straight to that. Mana considering. Oh, also Esper. Muse Epiphany. Yeah, this is a really good card. Sure, it's a little... Being able to choose the better of 4 and maybe potentially 6 cards. That said, our opponent really liked the 4, so we might be in trouble. Missile. Okay, so we might just go for the... Yes. Oh, okay, let's just do the time wipe. Oh, I should have returned the Vizier instead. This does allow me to play Rune Enforcer into the one... not the Wanderer. This is a problem. Exile does nothing. I can tap it down, but I'm gonna take a hit first. I guess my only... And whenever they cast a creature spell, they get a 4... Ooh, yuck. This double strike, so I will take 6. Let's play the Herald of Dread one. Doesn't have any trample or whatnot, so that's the good news. Bad news is, if I play Wanderer, it's just to snipe the 4/4 that comes out. And it's in legendary if that. And look, they have their own law units also. Yeah. Now I wish I saved the time wipe. Okay, this is a bit of an uphill battle here. Let's do the math. Wait, let's check. You may have enter. So this is just spark double. When it dies or put in exile, put in its owner's type. So this will come back also. Not good.
The only companion I need is my blade.
Ironically, my best bet's just to nuke these guys instead. So I'm gonna lose the Wanderer. That's a given. Best bet's probably just to tap this one down. Oh, they also show what it originally is. Yeah, Spark Double's really good. So can't tap down my Law Rune Enforcer or Zombie Army. That's the good news. Bad news is I lose the Wanderer. Next turn I cast Kaya. I will lose Kaya. Time wipe at least with the... Yeah. I got too scared. I used the time wipe too early. I have one creature that allows me to buy... allows me to buy a spell back. I probably should put that in. That would be a better bet. Well, if we're all attacking her, I'm not incentivized to. Tokens having vigilance is annoying too. Yeah, Oketra is very good in limited. I'm not gonna win at any of this. Yeah, I'm gonna save time. I have the problem is I have no way of just getting rid of these for good. I can get rid of them temporarily, but I will lose a lot of time and resources doing so. So that's it. Let's reinvestigate that deck. We do have a Spellkeeper Weird. Again, kind of risky at adding yet another blue just to buy back Time Wipe or Elderspell. Might actually cut the Law Rune Enforcer just for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think we're back to 7, 4, 6 again. I guess this might be the end of this run, but at least we had a good time on this run. This is the part where we start running into all the players that opened up better sealed pools than we did. Or at least, not always true. This might be the part also where I'm very tired and I start making boneheaded mistakes just like the first game. That said, this is automatic mulligan. We can't guarantee that we'll be able to cast this. The only spell we can barely guarantee is a long way away. Okay, this is better. We have at least a turn 2 play. No, I want to keep Nahiri up top, but I also want to draw land. Let's just keep Nahiri up top. It's worth the risk. Then wait to see our opponent. Play very aggressive. Then we're in real trouble. So far, not yet. Is this where our opponent throws a burn spell? Signaling that he has. Okay, we drew. So if we can keep this guy alive long enough, we could crack back. Opponent's gonna try snipe. Could snipe these two with Helix. Oh no, we're going to lose either Nahiri or the Wanderer. If we lose the Wanderer, that means he's got several big creatures. If we lose Nahiri, he doesn't have the big creatures. I am willing to trade tokens. So that said, I'm not incentivized. Not the best use of Loxodon Sergeant, but still a use. Also means that we can't get burned out. We're just gonna get overrun. And this is the part where I want a guild globe. Trying to also remember if there's a 1 mana burn spell. I just realized that they would have had to get close to 36, 37 well, not necessarily different artists. They already have the voice actors for some of the earlier characters. So I'm gonna have to keep holding Loxodon and Sergeant back forever. And I'm gonna cast Spellkeeper weird because our opponent's already shown the willingness to play cards with discard. Interesting that I can buff my guys. Slightly meaningless until I can get another amass. Okay, he can sacrifice a creature just to make it. Let's force him to sacrifice something. He probably sacrificed this though. Also doesn't accept. Oh, he sacrificed that token. So not exactly. So I am free to attack with this, but not this. Well, depends on what our opponent drops. If it's another amass, that's another problem. Look, there's your amass. There's our guild globe. At least use one black. I might draw into something with white. Okay, Casmina. Might as well just play her now.
War is coming. I will not be unprepared.
Again, just chipping away with War Screecher. Not the most exciting of play. Just waiting for our opponent to get their critical mass and for us to get in critical trouble. Incentivizing the sack stuff. Defaults Rager. It's got a lot of stuff to sacrifice too now. Okay. Not the best use. I don't want to give up an Elderspell too soon.
My students
Well,
are
that solves my
loyal
problem.
geniuses.
I can attack with this just to lose it to the zombie army. Actually, no, I can wait. Maybe I could wait on it a bit. Now, the question in main decking Elderspell. Your assumption is with your opponent's bound to run a planeswalker or two. So far, this looks like the one deck that seems to be the exception. Okay. Not true. He has menace.
Monsters.
Let's see how he attacks. Attacking with just one. Let's make him sacrifice it. Oh, he didn't go for it.
Don't be difficult.
He should go for the mass too, though. There you go.
If you want it, fight for it.
I'd hope he'd amass 2 again. So first, Elderspell. I could also destroy Wanderer just to get myself another 2 tokens, but let's get yourself another wizard.
My students
Discard
are loyal
that.
and brilliant.
So wanna draw. So on draw the finale at this point. I'm surprised our opponent didn't go for the kill. This is the one thing that's building up stuff. Oh, he's going. Nothing. He's not going for the kill. I questioned that though. You're gonna sacrifice 2 just to kill it? Probably means that he finally drew his one big threat. He's really thinking hard about what to sack. I probably might... Oh, no, he didn't go for the kill.
Bold. And
Ever so slowly. I might just let Wanderer die this time. Though it's kind of... I have the feeling that there's a lot of burn spells here. This is the only thing that's keeping me from getting burned out. Can't block. Let's see what who he sends. You have to let some good things go in the end. I did lose one planeswalker earlier, so I am down to just Kaya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not getting past that. Okay, there's that effect. So I take 1 damage. Oh, it's me that takes 1 damage.
schemes are ruined.
It saves me, considering that's all the way. Well, I do have 1 way to proliferate, but I'm probably not gonna use it. So I'm going to have to try to race these guys. If our opponent keeps holding back, just like that, just gonna keep. Nope, that's not right. Because I could send these 3. I'll lose one. I'll lose 1. I might lose a second one. Just get in for 9 damage. No, that was a mistake. Opponent has a full grip of cards too. That scares me too. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm only gonna get Finale of Glory X equals 7. That's Liliana. She's each opponent player starts to sacrifice 2 creep. Nah, she's gonna just buff up first. And this has Death Touch now. So our opponent's gonna take it slowly too. Let's get rid of the Liliana before things get out of hand. Alternately, I could have just played Chain Whip Cyclops, boosted everyone, swung for the win, but let's do that next turn. Oh, he's gonna start drawing cards.
I'm
Okay,
exhausted.
that's a good way. So we bought ourselves a little time. I'm gonna go down to 10. I can buff this up to 9. I really need the... Yeah, wait, how many planes? Well, Shinx and that.
Light it up.
And we're gonna lose War Screecher. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, this is where the game ends for us. There is kind of one way where we get out of this alive. Barely. Opponent's also flooded. Kaya allows us to kill Chain Whirls with Cyclops. Massacre Girl doesn't get anyone. Yeah. What it does is, if I attack, he blocks with one of these guys. I can just play this for... Doesn't do much, but it does reduce the number of creatures for it.
You will regret this.
So I take 2, not bad. Taking it early now is better. So I don't get to massacre everything. It just means if our opponent wants to block, he has to leave both behind. Or cast a creature. Shouldn't be that much. Well, whiffed.
Oh, it's you burning.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't want to draw into more land. We've used... I think overall I've used one Guild Globe just to get out of mana troubles. Most of the time this has been literally my only card draw. Oh, I would have wished... I wish I waited for it. So now if I attack, he can just block with multiples. No attacks. I think our opponent's gonna wait on the 2.
No problem. Fire
Draws
can't
into
solve.
Heartfire. So he can sacrifice... He's gonna sacrifice Shriek Driver. So this is X equals 8. Well, he did sacrifice the problem that I could have strike. But now I have a different problem. I'm gonna be taking... Well, he is conservative. Nope, take it back. So I'm gonna just keep swinging back in what is probably a losing battle. Oh, Enforcer Griffin. He can make it not block, so it's kind of meaningless. So I'm trying to race in what's possibly a losing battle. So 5. I really need to draw that finale. It's...
Sit back and watch it burn.
Oh no, it's over. Cast that. Gives it haste. Prevents this from blocking. Yeah, it's a good game. If I held back, I would have had an... Yeah, holding back would have been the better play. Yeah, that's good. And there's 6 axes. So, no promise. But we did have a decent run at that. So, can't complain too much with 4 wins. We'll get our comeuppance next time. Actually... So, we're just gonna see what we...
This is all
actually
just
the second Jace I have. We're in the Jace deck, actually. Ignite the Beacon. It's kind of expensive. Oh yeah, I should start reinvestigating heroic now that we got all these planeswalkers. Wildcard's not bad. And that's pretty much it. So that's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on notifications. This is a much better run for me, so I'm still gonna try to keep going for the best run. That said, thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you guys again next time.